Hi Dad. Bloody boiling. I will have my Beano. So, any females yet? Oh, females? Why do you have to call them females, Dad? Well, I was just asking. Oh, can you go out the front door? Alright. Skill McGill. Hello. Shalom to you all. It's on it. Shalom everyone, Clacka The Geek here. Welcome back to a brand new video, and today we're doing another TV discussion like the Red Dwarf one I did a while ago. I want to try and make this into a series where I just talk about random TV shows that I fancy talking about. Anyway, today we're going to be talking about the Channel 4 sitcom Friday Night Dinner. So as I said, Friday Night Dinner is a Channel 4 British sitcom which started in 2011 and has been going until this year. I mean, the latest season was this year. I don't know if they're making any more, but yeah. Anyway, the whole premise is it's about this Jewish family and the two boys, Adam and Johnny, go every Friday night, go home for Friday night dinner because it's like this Jewish tradition. And you know, when they get there, basically chaos ensues. And so obviously you've got Adam and Johnny, who are the two boys. They're sort of in their like 20s. They're not like kids like me. They're sort of, yeah, in their 20s. And you've also got the father, Martin, and Jackie, the mother. And some other characters as well. You've got Jim, their neighbour, who appears in pretty much every episode, and his dog Wilson for a bit. You've also got some other characters like Auntie Val. You've got Nice Grandma and Horrible Grandma. It's quite a few different characters, like supporting characters, but the main ones you need to focus on are the family and Jim. So why should you watch it? Well, one, it's absolutely hilarious. It is a very simple premise, as I said, and the dynamic of the characters is a dysfunctional family, but it's the way it's done. You know, the humour is on point, and the characters, like the chemistry with the actors, it's so believable. It makes you feel like they are a proper family, you know, especially between the boys, Simon Bird and Tom Rosenthal, the actors. You believe that they're brothers. Like, they just have such good chemistry, and it just works. But even with like the outlandish situations that they get into, you know, some of them are just really out there, but they make it believable. And you know, it's all these family hijinks that probably do happen, you know, maybe not to the extreme, but it just is. It's just so funny. It's a slightly exaggerated version of real life, and that's what I really like about it. And also just because the situation is just so funny. It's absolutely hysterical. I've been in stitches watching some of the episodes. But speaking of the characters and the family dynamic, it also knows when to show sort of the emotional side of things. Not necessarily focusing all the time on the comedy and going a little bit serious at points. I mean, a good example of that is in the episode where Johnny gets a tattoo on his arm, and it's got like "Live fast, die young" on it in Latin or something, and everyone's teasing him throughout the episode. And at a dinner table, and he finally comes out and says, "I've lost my job," and like obviously Jackie is always like, "Oh no," yeah. But then like both the other characters, like Adam and Martin, and they're just like, you know, it's this somber little moment, and it makes you believe it, you know, because yeah, they do get up to wacky stuff, but they also have their own problems, and it just feels more natural and more real if you have those little serious moments in between the comedy. But the main reason I love this show, and it is going to be really weird, but it's the first time that I can remember that from the first episode I've binge watched it. Now, the thing is, I don't tend to binge watch TV, and a lot of episode ones of a TV show never grasped me. Even such shows like Red Dwarf and Stranger Things, I was never hooked by the first episode. And there's a lot of shows that I've tried to watch, haven't got past the first episode. But Friday Night Dinner, season 1 at least, from the first episode of that, which was the sofa bed one, a cracking episode, I binge watched the entire first season in one sitting. That never happens to me. And I think I know why. Now, with a lot of episode 1s of TV shows, it will be like this big, dramatic shift with the character, you know, setting everything up, you know. Like Red Dwarf, it's setting up Rimmer and Cat and Lister and how he's in far future, everybody's dead on Red Dwarf, and, you know, you've got Holly and stuff. Stranger Things, you know, Will Byers goes missing, and they find 11, all this stuff. They're introducing the characters, like, you know, they're moving, all this kind of stuff. But Friday Night Dinner's first episode just treats it as another episode, you know. You know, you've got Adam and Johnny coming around for dinner, all the little quirks that everybody does. Jim's just doing his own thing. There's a wacky hijinks with the sofa bed and it crashing on the stairs. And it just treats it as like, you know, it's basically telling the audience, this is what the series is like. And if you don't like it, bugger off. But if you do like it, stick around. But with a lot of other TV shows, the first episode is like, yeah, we're just trying to set everything up, but be patient, it'll get there. But, you know, you need to set a precedent from the word go. And that's what Friday Night Dinner did for me. And obviously Friday Night Dinner has had 6 seasons, and I would say that series 1 to 4 are stellar. They're absolutely brilliant. Then you got season 5, which is, in my opinion, the weakest. It's quite forgettable. A couple of good episodes here, but it is quite weak, in my opinion. But season 6, the latest season, not perfect, not as good as the first 4, but you know what? I actually quite enjoyed it. I mean, there were some cracking episodes, like the caravan was great. The females, the final episode was absolutely brilliant. There's a couple of other, pretty good ones, and a couple of weak ones as well. But overall, I think Friday Night Dinner is a very consistent show, and it's one that I really enjoy. Actually, here's what I'll do. I will put my ranking of every Friday Night Dinner season from worst to best. Here it is. So that's the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Have you ever watched Friday Night Dinner? If so, what do you think of it? And if you haven't, go watch it. First 5 seasons are on Netflix, BritBox. Series 6 is I had to get on DVD, but you know, go watch it. It's absolutely brilliant. So remember to like, subscribe, comment, click the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And it's Clacka The Geek signing out. Shalom to all. It's on it.